Cabochons Jr. here for another in-shop adventure. We're just doing a quick barrel clean out here. This is my barrel number 2. I did barrel number 1 for other platforms, but I thought I'd do this one here for you guys here. All this is basically Columbia Basin area agates, not actual CBAs, but it's from the Columbia Basin area. And this is finishing up medium grit, which is 120 grit. I did 120 graded grit on these. So let's see what we got here. I don't know how well you can see in there, but the first thing I see is there is no grit left. It's all been ground up, which is perfect. That's what we want to see. And you notice I'm not doing any burnishing because it's not needed. Because if you do your cleaning process right, you can catch any grit that's going to possibly be contaminated. But after all of my years of doing this, I have never had a grit contamination issue. So what we're going to do here is just start working these and looking at them and making sure that there's no grit in these areas here. And there's a little bit of it right there, so it takes a little bit of water pressure and it's gone. So you can see it built up right there. And it's gone. One trick I like to do is to do two colander method. And so I'm just going to inspect real quick to make sure that there are no pieces here. A very fast process. Some of these still are going to have flaws in them, which is just fine. I'm not after perfection with these. I just want them to shine. And a very fine stream of water is all you really need, because that fine stream of water will remove any grit in any of the voids out there. That one's pretty cool. And this is a good job to do on a warm summer day like we're having today. That's actually mid-spring, but that's okay. It's still nice and warm out, and I can get these here knocked out. And the plan is I'm just going to let these sit for probably a few weeks till after the Prineville powwow to run these and start these in the polishing process. I've got a couple other polishing projects ahead of this that's very important that I got to get done, to include doing a comparison video for you guys, which hopefully you'll be seeing here real soon. But most of this stuff came out of our super secret location. And unfortunately now, we're not going to be able to get there as often. Boy, look at that thing there. That's going to be impressive. Boy, when this stuff is polished up, there's going to be some really neat stuff in here. Due to family things happening, I'm not going to be in that area as much. We're still going to go there maybe once or twice a year, but nothing like what we have been. But when we go there, it's to go have fun and not work with family stuff. We'll get this one here over again. Okay. So if we could go there twice a year, spend a full day out there, we could probably walk out there with about 50 pounds of material to tumble each trip. But the property owners actually opened it up to one other rockhound, so it may not be as lucrative. So all the rest of this stuff here, add a little bit more water pressure, shake it up, there we go, ready to move on to pre-polish whenever that time frame happens. So just remember, everyone's life's an adventure. Then there's mine out here working on some of these agates that we collected from the Columbia Basin area, my super secret spot up there. And yeah, we're just having a good time. So just remember, everyone's life's an adventure. Then there's mine. Having a good time here. This is the Adventures of Jaws Jr. Have a good one, everybody. See ya!